Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you guys. Oh my gosh, it's 2021 in other parts of the world. I'm still in 2020. Soon enough, it will be 2021. Congratulations to everyone who managed to get to the other side. Oh my gosh, what a year we've had. But the beauty about it, we are still here. There's people that didn't make it. There's people who are still at the hospitals right now because of COVID-19. But you and I decided to be here. Wanting to be here is very fundamental in these hard times. The wanting to be here comes with a drive from within and also the ability to hold on in these hard times. So congratulations for making it. Sometimes, a lot of times, people believe that something that is worth money is what's worth to say congratulations to. I'm saying to you, congratulations for being here and for managing to keep the rules, the regulations, and everything your governments were proposing. So congratulations. Today, let's actually go back to the year. I want us to reflect. Thank you so much. I can see people are coming in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's reflect on 2020 activities. Wuhan told us that there was this virus, coronavirus, that came and got us to a standstill. The world just went standstill. But the beauty about this, we all, I'm pretty sure, in some way, you probably don't realize that you did manage to pivot and change the way you looked at life and probably change the way you did things or even the way you nurtured and nourished relationships. That's what happened to me. I reached out to old folks, to old friends. I haven't talked to my high school friends, my primary school friends. It was such an amazing time to reflect and see what really matters. I know that this brought so much pain, a lot of things changed. Businesses were affected. I'm a business person. I had to quit work for 3 months. I was talking to my patients over the phone. It's different, and I'm pretty sure everyone else felt the difference. But at the same time, there are people who are embracing this change, and it's quite important when there's a change. The one thing about life, change is a constant, unfortunately. So we need to embrace change. So there's people that are thinking that this state where we are in terms of work dynamics, family dynamics, they would love to continue doing that. And you know what? We can't bash those type of people because this works for them. And there's also another spectrum where people really can't wait to go back to workforce, to where things were. But here's the thing, unfortunately, things can never go back. They could never go back to where they were. Now we are left with, where do we go from here? So this is a question for you. So for me, I had to pivot. I just had to pivot. You guys, you know me, I love mental health. I looked at what is a gap? What's the gap out there? As you all know, we all embracing girls, women empowerment. You know what? I'm a feminist. I'm an activist. But what are we doing for boys and men? Who is mostly in jail? Who is in jail? Who is homeless? Who commits suicide? Who is mostly involved in gender-based violence? Who is mostly involved in homicide? Guys, it's mostly men. So I took this liberty and I was like, you know what? Let me take this spectrum, this niche, and work with it. It has been such a transformation for me because what it did, it improved the relationship I have with my son. I have a 12-year-old son. So really, this year came to help us look at our lives in a deeper, meaningful way. So I'm hoping it did to you. And if it's not, do not blame yourself or feel bad that everyone else feels hyped. Don't feel that way. We are all doing our own thing. Everyone is on his or her race, on her lane or his lane. I'm just sharing with you the changes that happened to me and what I did to adjust. The key thing about life, when a change happens, we need to be able to adapt to it, right? We have to, because unfortunately, like I said in the beginning, change is law of life, guys. We have to embrace change. Alrighty, so I'm hoping as we move forward to 2021, we have all the oomph and the energy that I have right now to move forward with so much resilience. This was a test for resilience for everyone. All right, because a lot of times people don't realize how resilient and how strong they are till something like this happens. So I'm pretty sure all of us now, we realize how much we can give to the world, right? We laughed, we reached out. I was so amazed at the activities people were doing out in this social media space. So to be honest, everyone contributed to this change. All right. So I can't wait for 2021. I am so excited about it. And before I leave this space, I want to tell you this, because like I said, I'm keen. I'm so into men's health, boys' health, because I just feel there's so many myths we need to debunk as a society. Men can't cry, you have to be strong, all those silly things. We need to debunk them, because today we are in this situation as a society because of how we raised boys. This doesn't matter which society you belong to. I'm African. I'm from Africa, South Africa. This is what I saw growing up. I moved to the Western world. It happens. Men here too, they are scared to come to me as a physician to talk about their emotions. It's starting to get better. So COVID-19, we need to look at it at a positive way. What did it do to you? What changes did you make for yourself? Did you start feeling your emotions? Did you start sharing your emotions? So that's a change. That's a positive for you. So I'm so excited about 2021 because I am seeing even the world, so many organizations embracing mental health. This is amazing, you guys. Do you know, unfortunately, stats shows each year, this is a global stats, and I'm pretty sure it's more now. Each year, we have 264 million people living with depression. Like global, that's what we have, the stats we have. And it's more right now since COVID-19 hit. And every year, we have 800,000 people committing suicide. We need to really reduce these stats, guys. How do we reduce stats? By becoming compassionate. Let's be compassionate, loving, and also remove judgment. And also, let's not judge people who make choices that please them. We need to accommodate people's choices. It's their choices. Let's let them live their lives. All we can do is love them unconditionally. All right? So I'm excited about 2021. I am so excited to share with you that there's an upcoming, I shared it actually here, check it out on my previous posts. There's an upcoming conference, first of its kind, about penis health. We need to start educating our boys and also men how to look after their genital system. So I'm excited. I'll be sharing details about it shortly, but I did post previously a poster on the next plan about it. I'm excited to be part of it because as a mom to a boy child, as a physician treating erectile dysfunction, sexually transmitted infections, and everything else that involves scrotum or testes, I would be so happy to educate the public, and we can debunk the narratives and the myths, all these negative things attached to these discussions I just mentioned. So I'm excited, and I'm wishing everyone a happy 2021. Dive into it with resilience and hope. There is nothing that beats having hope. Hope is the fundamental of the gift of life, basically. You are hopeful that things will be better. And when you are hopeful, it means that even you guard your mental health, you guard who you invite to your space, you have to guard who you invite, who you spend time with. What discussions do you have? What do you consume? Consumption is not only about eating. Consumption is about what you listen, what you watch, who do you hang out with. I have a rule of 5. The first 5 people, think of the first 5 people you spend time with. Those are the type of people that will determine your path. They will determine your journey. So choose the 5 right. The law of 5 is very important, you guys. Thank you so much. I can see people are joining in. As I'm closing, I want to say to you guys, I'm sending out prayer, love, and more than anything, have joy and dive into 2021 with open heart, open eyes, and grab opportunities. Remove fear. And actually, before I also close, I have an upcoming seminar in February, on the 28th of February. This seminar is also life-changing. I'll be launching my online course. My online course says, Men Get Depressed Too. What is going to be this course? It's going to be a course, but we're going to dive deep into it in the form of a webinar, where we're going to take each layer and unpack it. It's going to be interactive. no judgment, but people always live transformed when they come to my seminar. So it's gonna be fun. I'm wishing everyone a joyful 2021 with so much joy, peace, more than anything, love. Let's love one another. This season of COVID-19 has taught us to love each other unconditionally. If you have not, work on that. If you are moving to 2021 with a heavy heart, with something against someone, deal with it today, or moving forward, deal with it in the early new year so that you can move forward with a light heart. I wish you all the good things in life, and I'm hoping for those who are hospitalized, let's pray for them and hope for healing, and so that they can spend time with their families. You guys, thank you so much for watching. You take care. God bless, God bless, God bless. I love you all. Take care.